Tonight, Elizabeth City Police announcing arrests in a nearly 10-month-old homicide case. Two teens are now facing charges in the shooting death of 21-year-old Caleb Bowe last August. Layla Cox joins us in the studio with details on where this case stands tonight and what's next. Layla.
Yeah, Dana. Elizabeth City Police say two teenage boys are now in custody as authorities work with the district attorney's office to consider if the 16 and 17-year-olds will be tried as adults.
On August 26, 2024, Elizabeth City Police Department officers found 21-year-old Caleb Bowe dead in a car on Oak Grove Avenue. Nearly 10 months later, detectives with Elizabeth City Police Department obtained juvenile petitions for first-degree murder. Two teens, a 16-year-old boy and a 17-year-old boy, are now in custody at the Perquimans County Detention Center in connection with Bowe's death. This afternoon, Elizabeth City Interim Police Chief Eddie Graham says in a press conference that the police department worked long and hard over the past 10 months, but there is still work to be done.
What I can tell you is the Elizabeth City Police Department take every case seriously, and we're not going to give up on any case. It may take some time. You know, the more serious cases take a little bit more time than the minor crimes.
Graham tells us this ongoing case is a part of a broader troubling concern about violence among youth and says it will no longer be tolerated.
The Elizabeth City Police Department will no longer accept these acts to take over our community. We will not allow this to become the norm for the city of Elizabeth City. We are stepping up our efforts on the streets and throughout the community. Partnerships. We are strengthening enforcement, but we will also expand our outreach.
Graham says the rise of young people accused of violent crimes in Elizabeth City is concerning, and authorities are working to combat youth crime.
That's why we putting programs together, not only just trying to stop crime, but we're trying to help them to go to school, help them to do what they need to do to graduate and become productive citizens. So we started a CEC program with the community.
Interim Chief Graham also said the family of the victim is relieved to be one step closer to closure in this case. We stopped by the victim's mother's home earlier this evening, and she said she had no further comment to offer. The two teenagers in custody are scheduled to appear in court on Friday. Layla Cox, 13 News Now.
All right, thanks so much, Layla. Authorities say this is an ongoing investigation, and they encourage anyone with information to contact the Elizabeth City Police Department.